Welcome to the Behind the Bench Sports Network, man. This is the Kobe Bryant Film Room, man. Before we get into it, first of all, shout out to Rashad, Kelvin, Jacoby, Big Dog Talk Sports, man. Uh, shout out to Kwame Brown, man. I'm gonna have to steal Week Weasel Wednesdays from you, dog. Without further ado, let's get into it, y'all. Let's get down.
Welcome to the Kobe Bryant Film Room, and hey, here we go again. Uh, so Allen Iverson came out recently to speak about his rankings, right? He had MJ one, and he had Kobe two. Now Iverson hasn't changed his rankings over the years at all. His rankings have always been the same, right? And that's his opinion. Player rankings are an opinion, guys. The GOAT conversation is an opinion. But Stephen A. Smith and the good folks at ESPN do not like people's opinions. I've been noticing something. Stephen A. Smith has been going overtime in order to make sure everybody shares the same opinion, right? And that is with LeBron James. Now I told y'all before, I've been studying these people, right? And I'm prepared to take them down. What do I mean by that? What do I mean by I'm prepared to take them down? Um, these people are liars. These people are dishonest. These people are bought and paid for, right? So take Stephen A. Smith for an example. You guys remember not too long ago, Mr. Stephen A. Smith was going around, right? Doing his round of interviews. And in his round of interviews, he made sure on every single show that he was going on, LeBron's number two, LeBron's number two, LeBron's number two, LeBron's number two, right? Somehow, and you guys got to connect the dots with this. You must connect dots when it comes to how the media people move. I'm a chess player. You know what I'm saying? I'm always forward thinking about shit. Okay, boom. Shannon and Skip have this argument. Strange argument, by the way, where they argue where Skip blatantly disrespects Shannon on the show, right? Somehow Shannon Sharp ends up with this nigga on ESPN. And as soon as that shit happened, I knew what they were gonna do. I got it. They're gonna squeeze LeBron James into that two spot. They're gradually trying to inch him closer and closer to Jordan. See, it's been happening for a couple of years now, right? Mentioning LeBron's name with Jordan every single day to brainwash the audience, right? Every single day. LeBron, Jordan, LeBron, Jordan. What would Jordan do? What would LeBron do? Jordan, Jordan, LeBron, LeBron, Jordan, LeBron, Jordan, right? So I've been peeping game, right? I've been peeping game and I've been watching these dudes. And I said, there's something to this tour that Stephen A. Smith's doing, right? Rich Paul does his rounds in the media. LeBron, Jordan, Jordan, LeBron, Jordan, LeBron, Jordan, LeBron. Okay, cool. then, then fast forward, right? I started noticing what the media was doing. They were throwing out bullshit topics to get the public to bite. I give you an example. I did a video exposing Gilbert Arenas for capping about the Miami Heat, blatantly lying about the Heat organization's importance to LeBron's career, right? LeBron didn't show up to Dwayne Wade's ceremony, right? his Hall of Fame ceremony. Right? Now his son was doing better at the time. So and he was traveling around, going on vacation, seeing with Draymond Green. Right? He had no reason not to go to Dwayne Wade's ceremony. Boom. Didn't go. Fine. Then I started noticing Shannon Sharp brought Dwayne Wade on his podcast. So Shannon brought Dwayne Wade on his podcast and asked him a bunch of questions. A long, in-depth interview, right? He went through Kobe, LeBron, Jordan, right? All those, conversations they like to ask ex-players. So Dwayne Wade leaves, and then Dwayne Wade goes on to talk about how Kobe was the reason why the Miami Heat, Big Three, formed in order to beat Kobe because Kobe was going for ring number 6, right? Y'all follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. So he did that, right? So now, here goes the good one. The next day, the very next day, because I knew what the media was going to do. I knew they were going to ignore that Dwayne Wade story, just like they ignored the Redeem Team documentary, right? So I gave it a few days. I gave it a day, actually. I gave it a day. And I told my homeboy, Big Dog, y'all know Big Dog. I told him, I said, yo, they're not going to cover this shit. But I'm going to give them a day. Right? Big Dog can vouch for me. Right? Turn on the next day, they don't cover it. They do cover Taylor Swift, though, and her new album. Right? All day they're promoting Taylor Swift. On Fox Sports, on ESPN, every sports outlet is talking about Taylor Swift. So clearly they're promoting Taylor Swift, right? Right. So I noticed Mr. Stephen A. Smith he gets on TV, he's talking about Taylor Swift and the football player from the Chiefs. So I'm like, wait a fucking minute, right? This is Kobe's friend, right? This is Kobe's friend. So he didn't cover it, right? And I suppose somebody should ask Stephen A. Smith directly, why didn't you cover Dwayne Wade's comments? You didn't want to touch it, right? But you make your rounds and ways around the media. Didn't want to touch it, right? So I started noticing, back to the Miami Heat shit. Gilbert Arenas was trying to take away credit from the Miami Heat. But why? Why? Right? Then he got into it with Shannon. And Gilbert called out Shannon, blah, blah, blah. They had a fake back and forth. And I told people, I said, yo, the question that they asked LeBron James and the way he responded led me to believe, it's on my channel, y'all. Check out that video. Led me to believe that conversation was bullshit. It was orchestrated. Why? So they could talk about the Miami Heat and discredit the Heat as an organization on the impact they had on LeBron's career. Right? Because they asked LeBron, would you still be great, basically? Would you still be the same player? Oh, now, of course, without the Miami Heat, of course, we're going to judge this nigga off of winning, right? Off of winning. This nigga said he'd still be the same. I'll still put up the same numbers. And nigga, you know we're talking about championships. He went to Miami to win championships. But we got the dumbass answer, right? So Shannon and Gil get into this fake beef. And you know what confirmed that I was absolutely on the money and I was absolutely right? Shannon and Gil on TV or on a channel doing Nightcap, Shannon's nighttime show, working together as if nothing happened. Right? So, recently I uploaded, and we caught some footage from way back because I'm not going to argue and go back and forth with these niggas. I got the footage of these people talking and digging themselves into a ditch. Gilbert Arenas picked prime Kobe over prime LeBron. It's on video. I didn't say it, Gilbert said it. Right? So these people are full of shit. Now, what does this have to do with Stephen A? Just wanted to show y'all the disingenuousness of the media and how they're all working together. So fast forward. Shannon Sharpe brings Trevor Ariza, Kobe's ex-teammate, in a random interview. Right? And I thought about it. I said, well, damn, Trevor Ariza's doing an interview today? A random interview. Why is Trevor Ariza up here doing an interview with Shannon Sharpe? Shannon Sharpe goes on to ask Trevor Ariza about who would he pick, Kobe or LeBron. He played with both of them. Trevor Ariza picks Kobe. Shannon didn't want to accept Trevor Ariza's opinion. Right? He then goes on First Take with the topic and starts trying to discredit Trevor Ariza's opinion. Now keep in mind, y'all, why would Shannon interview Trevor Ariza? Because Shannon was trying to get an ex-teammate of Kobe in order to discredit him. If he could get an ex-teammate of Kobe to discredit him, it would push LeBron further along into their what they're trying to create, the new reality that they're trying to create. Keep in mind, this man on the screen right here called LeBron a failure, called him a choke artist, all this shit before he went to Miami. So before LeBron joined two superstars in their prime, right, and beat up on the East, Stephen A. Smith was calling him a failure, right? Stephen A. Smith was calling the man a failure, right? So, it's time to move. Hold on, shut up. Hold on. So, this man, he just can't take no for an answer, right? So he's out there with Shannon Sharpe out of college. He purposely leaves Kobe off the list of the top 5. Okay, it's cool, it's his top 5. But the crowd starts chanting, Kobe, 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 Kobe. Stephen A. Smith didn't even have an answer why Kobe wasn't up there on his list, or why he shouldn't even be up there for the list. But the crowd kept cheering for him. Kobe, 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 Kobe. You see, Kobe's these guys' worst nightmare. They have to figure out a way to get LeBron James, squeeze him close to Mike. And with these Kobe conversations that happen, they can't do their bullshit debates, which make them millions and millions of dollars. See, it's all about revenue, you guys. It's all about money. Nah, they're not going to cover the Denver Nuggets. They're going to cover the Los Angeles Lakers because it makes them the most fucking money. Right? They're not going to cover Kobe. Kobe don't make them money like LeBron and MJ do. But I want you guys to hear the words of Stephen A. Smith, and I'm going to debunk his ass, right? Because he's capping. And by the way, Stephen A., your hairline getting no, it's further back. Let me stop tripping. All right, let's go.
So anyway, it's time to move on because there's a couple of other things I want to get to before I get to your tweets as well. There are a few NBA players that I hold in higher regard than my boy, Hall of Famer Allen Iverson. I've said this on many occasions. He actually gets mad at me when I say this, but it's true. I wouldn't be where I am today if it were not for him.
That's no shit, Sherlock. Allen Iverson created you.
When you are in this business that I'm in, it helps to have somebody to talk about. And as nightmarish as he made my vacations on far too many occasions, because he always got his ass in trouble when I was on vacation. It was never when I was working.
You wouldn't be on vacation if it wasn't for him. You wouldn't have vacations. You'd be working a full-time job.
He was working, he played basketball, and there would just be stuff that happened in the locker room or something. But every single incident that he's gotten into off the court is when I was on vacation. I mean, he was just famous for it. It was just automatic. I couldn't catch a break. I always mess with him for that because he always messed with me on my vacations. But everybody knows that he's like my little brother. I love him to death. And, that don't mean we always agree. Just like I said about my man, Ryan Clark. And now
he didn't ask you to agree. It was his opinion.
Iverson opened his mouth and, dare I say, said something that was blasphemous. Blasphemous.
So this is the entertainment aspect of Stephen A. Smith. So he's always stuck in the entertainment mode. Right? Blasphemous. This is what niggas like to see. This is the type of society that we live in. The entertainment-based loudmouth society who doesn't care about the truth. Right? They don't care about facts anymore. They just care about how they feel. Everything is feelings. Listen to this clown. Everything's dramatic. Everything's fake.
My former colleague at ESPN, Rachel Nichols.
Like he act like Allen Iverson committed a crime. Like, look at this clown, bro. Like, look at this fucking clown, man.
Who I wish nothing but the best for, by the way, in her future endeavors. And he recently gave his thoughts on who he believes to be.
And you could tell he's reading. Look at his eyes and look at him looking at the teleprompter.
The greatest players in NBA history. Michael Jordan was number one. No problem there. Totally agree with you.
Keep reading.
I get it. Allen Iverson.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have LeBron James number two? No.
He doesn't have to. How much are you getting paid, bruh? Why the fuck does... And see, this is... You niggas created me. Because I was chilling at the fucking house. I wasn't a YouTuber. You niggas created me, bro. Why the fuck? Ain't this shit weird, everybody? Ain't this shit weird? And these LeBron fans wonder why NBA fans are going in on LeBron every day. It's because these people won't let you have your own opinion. Now they're criticizing AI. Like he has to answer to these niggas. Listen to this dude.
Does he have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, a 19-time All-Star, 6-time champion, a 6-time MVP? Does he have him?
Nigga, he said no.
That's number two. No. Who does Allen Iverson have as number two all time in NBA history?
Say it.
It's Kobe Bryant.
And that shit's gonna motherfucking haunt all you niggas because you can't get past that. You're never gonna get past that. No matter how many records, no matter how many meaningless records LeBron breaks, no matter how many checks Rich Paul writes, no matter how many boardroom meetings your bosses have, no matter how much you try and stretch the truth, no matter how many remixes and the Cupid Shuffle you niggas try to do on TV, no matter how many frog faces Shannon Sharp makes, no matter how many ads, right? No matter how many fake tournaments you create, It's not going to change anything. That nigga, in order for him to be greater than Kobe Bryant, he's going to have to do it on the court. The media can't help him with this shit. You niggas can't bail him out. You niggas can't help him. LeBron must win. Period, yo. He must dominate on the court. There's no other way around it. Currently, we're speaking the Lakers are 500 basketball. But I'm going to get to that. I'm going to get to that later.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kobe and I did not have the kind of relationship that Allen Iverson and I have. It was pretty damn close. For a media member, if you knew some of the conversations that Kobe Bryant had.
Man, would he invite you over? Hey, Kobe invited that nigga over at the barbecue and some shit. The nigga Stephen A. Smith was outside talking to himself and shit. Kobe went to the house to fix some damn food. This nigga act like he was like goddamn.
I shared with one another, you realize we were friends. That was my man. I miss him every day. I love him to death.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so sad every time his name comes up because I'm reminded of the fact that he's gone.
Yeah.
Gone but never forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
But Kobe Bryant is not the second greatest player in NBA history.
Who
That's
is?
just not
All of this is for LeBron James. Like I told you guys, he's concerned more about LeBron James than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He is. Watch how he fights. Listen to this nigga.
It's just not. It's just not.
It's just not.
And
go ahead, Stephen A. Explain to us why.
The points per game didn't equal LeBron's. The assists didn't equal LeBron's. The rebounds didn't equal LeBron's. The durability didn't equal LeBron's. He's got more rings.
Ooh, what? Wait.
We can't ignore the fact that.
How'd he pull that off with less All-Stars? How'd he pull that off, Stephen A?
First three came with Shaq in his prime.
The first three of Shaq's came with Kobe when Kobe was in his prime.
Meeting the most dominant force of our era, and next to Wilt Chamberlain.
And who do you have ranked higher, Shaq or Kobe, Stephen A? Wasn't Shaq getting swept before Kobe became a superstar? Pretty sure.
One of the top two most dominant figures in the history of basketball. That dude, the 7'1", 350-pound Diesel.
Okay.
Okay? The big Aristotle. That dude.
He just throws out these nicknames, hoping it lands.
All of that. That dude. Shaq.
And Magic had Kareem.
Three of Kobe's rings came with Shaq. Now, Shaq didn't win without him.
Yeah.
Shaq didn't win with Penny Hardaway.
Yeah, okay. Keep going.
And Nick Anderson. And
No. Let's go deeper than that. Shaq didn't win a away conference finals game or an NBA finals game, away game, without Kobe.
Those brothers. He didn't win the title with them. He didn't win when he initially arrived in LA and it was Eddie Jones and those brothers. It took Kobe. I get it.
No, you don't.
And
you do. Well, let me say this. You do get it. You just have a job to do.
Kobe, on a mission to prove his worth, wanting Shaq gone and wanting the reins handed over to him by the late, great Dr. Jerry Buss, took the bull by the horn, was given a garbage team, led the league in scoring, ultimately won a league MVP award, and oh, by the way, in the process of doing all of that, went to 3 consecutive NBA finals and went back-to-back titles in 09 and 10. Beating Orlando with Dwight Howard and then ultimately Boston with KG.
Whoa. Don't go too fast. We'll slow this shit down. LeBron had the best record in the league and lost to Orlando. Right? He then had a great record the next year and lost to Boston. and he didn't play well, Stephen A.
Ray Allen,
Both of these teams Kobe beat.
Rondo, Paul Pierce.
Yeah.
The truth shall make you free. Not set you free, make you free. That's the truth. I know who Kobe is. I know who Kobe was. I know what Kobe meant and will forever mean to the game of basketball. And top 10 all time, no doubt.
Then why would every time his name is brought up, it's usually to take away or to insult? Why can't you respect him enough to let him have his own, let people have their opinions and leave it at that? Why do you have to tamper with people's opinions? Why are you so personally invested? And every time somebody has an opinion about Kobe, you come out against it. If you have so much respect, because it's all opinionated. This is sports we're talking about. So why are you so invested in making sure Allen Iverson doesn't have a voice and doesn't have an opinion? Why do you have to come out? Why did they send for you to come out and drown out AI's voice? AI is a Hall of Famer. AI played against Kobe and Mike and LeBron. You don't think he fucking knows the difference? But I bet you know what's best though, right, Stephen A?
I believe top 2. Come on, y'all.
Look at this.
Kobe Bryant was second place to Michael Jordan.
That's your opinion.
He tried like crazy to be MJ. To ultimately beat MJ.
Okay.
But couldn't do it.
Okay.
MJ had 6.
And LeBron wore number 23. He came in the league, took Michael's powder toss. Every fucking other day, he's bringing up Michael Jordan. Him and his crew is bringing up Michael Jordan. And he's chasing the ghost in Chicago. And
rings, he had 5.
okay.
I know it's one more than LeBron.
Okay. Listen, you see this bullshit? Listen, let's go back.
But couldn't do it.
Listen, let's go. Listen.
MJ had 6 rings, he had 5.
You see, MJ had 6 rings, he had 5. Okay. Now listen what he says next. Makes no fucking sense.
I know it's one more than LeBron. LeBron didn't have Shaq as a teammate.
But you... But he had Anthony Davis, right? Who's putting up damn near Shaq-like numbers, right? Who probably should have won that Finals MVP, right? He had Dwayne Wade, who was being compared to Michael Jordan, right? Kyrie Irving averaging 30, right? Did Pau Gasol average 30? Huh? Did Kobe score 10 more points than everybody in the finals on both teams? Boston and LA? LeBron hasn't done that but once. But he had Kyrie Irving with him. You guys keep forgetting that shit.
Kyrie and Kevin Love, okay.
He said, okay. This nigga said, okay. Nigga, that's 2 superstars.
Bosh, Ray Allen, okay.
Nigga. Hold on. Go back. Let's go back.
LeBron didn't have Shaq as a teammate. Kyrie and Kevin Love, okay. D-Wade, Bosh, Ray Allen, okay.
Nigga, that's goddamn 3 Hall of Famers. What you mean? Okay. So you saying the 3 of them don't equal Shaq? That's bullshit. Let's do math. 3 superstars are better than 1 superstar, bro. Let's just do the math. As great as Shaq was, Shaq won't give you the amount of 3 superstars. Now he's just trying to exaggerate what Shaq was.
Let's also look at the totality. Kobe was a menace. He was a killer, like AI said. That's why AI gave him that love, because that assassin's mentality. That's what AI loves so much. That's what he kept alluding to.
Why do you need papers? If you knew Kobe so much, why do you need to shuffle through this paper?
brought up when he spoke about his support
Let's read
for
your
Kobe
notes.
Bryant as the #2 player of all time, because that's what Iverson relates to. You know why? Because Iverson was a killer.
What's up with all these notes?
Wasn't scared of anybody.
Was he giving a speech or some shit?
I mean, if there is a class that Allen Iverson could give, I got news for you. It is not just
Really? What the fuck? This nigga's doing a fucking speech.
or sort of dribbling. It's encourage. This brother was scared of nothing.
Okay.
Land of Giants, he was coming for you.
Okay.
That was AI. And his quote during the sit down with Rachel Nichols, he says, I've never seen anybody as competitive as him, as in Kobe, but Mike. You know, when people talk about the best players in the world, I say Mike, and then I say Kobe, and then everybody else. Because Iverson's talking
Hold on. That's not what he said. He said, like, when people talk about your favorite players or the best players in the world. Let's go back. He skipped on
as him, as in Kobe, but Mike. You know, when people talk about the best players in the world,
You
I
see
say
how
Mike,
that?
and then
You see that? Your favorite players or the best players in the world. I say Mike and I say Kobe. You know what I mean? And then everybody
I say Kobe
else.
and then everybody else. Because Iverson is talking about that killer instinct.
Iverson's talking about his favorite players.
And I get where Iverson's coming from. You know why? Ladies and gentlemen, can I ask y'all a rhetorical question? What if Kevin Durant had Iverson's killer instincts?
What the fuck does this shit have to do with KD?
Do you think he would only have 2 titles? I don't.
And what if LeBron had Kobe's mentality? You think he had more than 3 championships? Or 4 championships? You think he had more than 4 championships?
Kevin Durant, first of all, he would have won. Well, we can't say the 3-peat because that was the Achilles, because he would have won 3-peat anyway. They'd have swept the Toronto Raptors and Kawhi. They took him out in 4 games if Kevin Durant had never gotten hurt. But let's take out those 2 titles. I'm telling you right now, Kevin Durant would have at least 4 titles.
What? How the fuck do you know that?
Killer instincts. If the Kevin Durant we saw in that game 5 where he dropped 49 against Milwaukee when Kyrie Irving went down about 3 years ago.
I know he's got 2 against LeBron. We do know that.
In the postseason.
And he looked Kevin like Durant, AI versus LeBron. He looked like that. The AI inside of KD's body. Yeah, he looked like that versus LeBron.
Had
35 in the finals. 56% field goal. Damn near 50% from 3. Yeah.
But the man showed up on a night in, night out basis. They'd have more titles. That's right, I said it. It's the truth.
What about Steph Curry?
Any shade on.
What about Steph Curry? He's got 4. LeBron's got 4.
Kevin Durant, because he's one of the great ones.
Mm-hmm.
Mad love and respect for him. I'm simply talking about not so much a desire to do things the right way, but a desire to kill, to annihilate, to destroy. That's Kevin Durant. That's the Kevin Durant I know and love.
What?
That dude right there, if he was that person on a night in, night out basis, if he had Allen Iverson's demeanor about scoring the basketball, because Kevin Durant could do it in his sleep.
Why the fuck are we talking about KD?
Imagine what he would be. That's why I say stuff like that.
What?
I understand exactly where Iverson's coming from, but he's not right when he says Kobe Bryant.
Nigga, he's not wrong neither. It's an opinion.
Kobe Bryant could defend. Kobe Bryant could play point. Kobe Bryant could do it all. But his signature was scoring and being in the
No, his signature was defense, you fucking clown, and scoring. Right? It was his mentality. It was his tenacity. It was his ability to fight through injury.
Yes, sir.
It was his work ethic.
And oh, by the way,
look at this.
As much as he could shoot,
he has to do all this. And see, once again, no Kareem. Why didn't he do the Kareem graphics? Why is it only a LeBron graphics? If people have LeBron James as their GOAT, that's fine. But I'm asking you, the audience, why is it a LeBron James graphic and not a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar graphic? This is all being done for LeBron. They're trying to erase Kobe. He's jealous. This nigga's jealous of Kobe. LeBron is jealous of Kobe. Can't y'all see? Can't y'all tell? He's jealous. He wants to be Kobe. He wants to come to LA to erase Kobe. Lakers fan, let me holler at y'all, man. This nigga's trying to come and erase Kobe in LA. No doubt about it. He's got the media working for him. The only decision that you got to make is, will you stand for it? Will you stand for it? Will you get off your fucking ass and do something about it? Protest this shit. This shit is fuck. I've never seen anything like this. This nigga has the media in the palm of his fucking hands. Michael Jordan never had this much power. I've never seen an athlete have this much fucking power over public opinion. Fuck this guy.
And then LeBron.
Look at this shit.
If you look at the totality of LeBron's career,
Look at this shit.
didn't go to 10 NBA finals.
But he won 5. He
Wasn't the
three-peated too.
complete overall package on both sides of the ball.
That's
that
a
LeBron
goddamn
James
lie.
is as a playmaker, not just a scorer.
That's a goddamn lie. The only thing LeBron got on Kobe is playmaking. And that's questionable because Kobe could playmake if he wanted to. But we're going to give that to LeBron because he's been able to show it more. Way more. But Kobe had the ability.
Or Kobe could do it, but it wasn't his MO. You cannot put him number 2.
And LeBron's MO, what wasn't LeBron's MO is his defense. Right? He hasn't played defense in about fucking 7 years. Probably longer than that.
Over LeBron. You cannot put him on number 2 over Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I do.
You
I
just
do.
can't.
I did. Now what, nigga? A lot of us do. Now what, nigga? What you gonna do about it?
Now after that, bottom line is this. Here's the bottom line. Kobe was number 2 to MJ as a 2 guard.
That's your
And
opinion.
he might be number 2 as a Laker to Irvin Magic Johnson.
And see, what a friend, right? Just remember when Colin Cowherd said he was Kobe's. Kobe was a nice guy. He donated money, and then all of a sudden, he said Kobe was the best player I've watched for 10 years. He was the best player in the league. Then he gets on a couch. He said this to Kobe's face, right? On a phone interview with Kobe. Then he sits on the couch when Kobe's dead. Years later, right? Sits on the couch and says, Nick Wright says Kobe was never the best player in the league. Colin Cowherd's sitting there laughing and joking and shit. Like Colin Cowherd never said Kobe was the best player in the league. These people are motherfucking fake. Magic Johnson said he was the greatest Laker. Byron Scott said he was the greatest Laker. Jeannie Buss said he was the greatest Laker. Shaq said he was the greatest Laker. Nigga, who is you?
Depending on who you ask.
Okay.
Because
why are you so condescending to your friend?
Guard.
Listen, look at this.
You just can't. Now after that,
listen to this.
Bottom line
Watch
is
this.
Here's the bottom line. Kobe was number 2 to MJ as a 2 guard. And he might be number 2 as a Laker to Irvin Magic Johnson.
You see that?
Depending on who you ask.
You see him? He's getting aggravated. He wants this shit to end. And it's not going to end just because you come out here with your little speech.
Because here's the difference. Let's say Shaq was with
Sir, Magic never won without Kareem. No disrespect to Magic, because Magic was great. He never won without Kareem. Did you add that? Because you would have brought that up if Kobe never won without Shaq.
Magic and Shaq would not have had that on-court relationship that Kobe and Shaq ended up having.
Would they have won, though? Would they have won? That's the question. Would they have won? Because last time I checked, it was a war to win those titles, especially in the Western Conference.
Shaq would have wanted to stay, and Magic would have wanted him to stay. And they'd have made it work. Leadership's a part of it.
And they would have been a bad defensive team. They would have been worse defensively.
Now, Kobe evolved into being a great leader because he was big on accountability. But let's pump the brakes now. And we call him number 2 all time.
So wait, LeBron, when you guys tell me when LeBron is such this motherfucking great leader, bro, because I don't see it. He's trying to trade everybody every fucking year. I don't see it. I really am trying. I don't see it. I've never seen it. He left Cleveland, the team that he was the leader of. He just left them. Went to Miami. It was Dwayne Wade's team. Went to Cleveland. He led there. But what was it? Fucking 1, 2, 3 seasons? The rest of the time was in LA. And he fucking traded every goddamn body. He did the same thing in Cleveland. Traded every motherfucking body. He's still asking for help.
Can't give him that. I just can't.
Nobody's asking you to. See, this is the dumb shit. Nobody is asking him to. But Stephen A. Smith can't help himself. He can't help himself. He can't help himself. Why? Because his bosses sent him out there. Just like the Josh Giddey situation. Why are you giving us updates on Josh Giddey, Stephen A? We want those updates, bro. We looking for you. We looking for those updates. For real. We need those updates. You know what I'm saying? I want to know about Josh Giddey. I want to know more. I'm not saying he's guilty or anything. I just want to know more. We haven't got no information since. Looks like you niggas dropped that shit and moved on. Right? You came out here and you protected. You put on your whole damn knight in shining armor. The whole bulletproof Superman cape. And protected Malika Andrews. Right? So you got time to talk about Kobe. You ain't got time to put that Josh Giddey information out, do ya? Do ya? No, you don't. Wow, what a friend. But you know what? You guys don't understand what this is, bro. This is propaganda, bro. This is how this shit works, man. This is the world you live in. It's not only in sports, it's in politics. And like I said, I don't know if Kobe refused to join the Illuminati or what, but they need this nigga out the way. I wouldn't be surprised, bro. Don't be surprised if they had that man killed, bro. And I'm being for real right now. I'm just talking from what I feel, not even what I know, right? This is just a feeling, bro. It's my conscience talking to me. It's like, bro, something ain't right with all this shit, bro. Something ain't right, man. From the cut up snakes on the basketball court, when LeBron passed them in scoring, something ain't right about this shit, yo. It don't sit right with me. It'll never sit right with me. They were talking as if the man was already gone. And they're going the extra mile because they can't sway us. They can't sway us, y'all. They can't move us. And what he just did is going to make people come after LeBron even harder. Instead of LeBron just playing basketball and people will just watch, right? If you just play, but it's a constant talking. It's the constant GOAT conversation. They keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. You make people hate him. You make people hate his guts. And so you want us to hate him? We're the media too, Stephen. You're the media. We're the media too. And we could get on your ass, and we could get on his ass. And I promise you one thing. I'm going to stay on y'all motherfucking ass. Y'all gonna have to put me in the helicopter. Fuck you guys.